In this video, I will cover the best solo build for assault rifles. I will go through the build quickly, and I will also play a solo heroic control point with live commentary and talk about the build in action. If that sounds interesting, then let's get started. Alright, so let's take a quick look at this AR build. And as I said before, this is pretty similar to like the rifle focus build and the AR LMG build I did before. I mean, all of the damage builds do kind of have the same concept, but I do know a lot of you guys love AR builds, and since I put this together for myself today, I thought I might as well share it, because when I will play this build, people will ask for it, of course. But keep in mind, ARs are not the top tier weapon type in the game. LMGs would do better though. But yeah, with that said, let's just go through it. So starting off with the specialization. So I actually first played with sharpshooter, but it's definitely not worth it to get the sharpshooter scope, because the normal 12x comes with 35% headshot damage and you lose 10% reload speed. But since I'm playing fast hands, which we're gonna get into later, it doesn't really matter that you lose that 10%. To compare to the sharpshooter one, yeah, you get 45 headshot damage, but you also lose 5 critical hit damage. So it's definitely not worth to play sharpshooter in this case like it is for rifle. The reason it's worth more for rifle is because of the extra headshot damage that you get in the actual specialization. So definitely go for gunner in this case. And the reason being, like, the armor kit is pretty good. 30% bonus armor on top of the 100%. Every 3 reload is even faster. In this case, it doesn't matter too much. We do get 5% rate of fire on kill for 5 seconds. And also when you stand still for 1 second, you get 15% weapon handling. And of course as well, if you do want to use, you can use the Banshee Pulse and the foam grenade. So pretty good specialization, and I guess even the minigun is good to have too. So keep that in mind though. Probably the gameplay, I was talking a bit about sharpshooter and that I wanted to play gunner. So if you're a bit confused about that, that's basically why. So take a quick look at the build though. Nothing too crazy here that you guys haven't seen. So this build revolves around the focus talent, which is 5% every second you are aiming while scoped with an 8x or higher. So we're gonna use that with the Crusader shield, because you can use AR with this. And if you give me 1 second here. So if you don't know, if you have a 12x or 8x or above, or even 4x, you will get into this scope view. But if you use the shield, then you don't get that. So pretty damn good for ARs. Because you still get the bonus from the actual scope, which is 45 headshot damage now, and you also keep focused up, right? But I think a lot of you guys know about this. I covered this in multiple videos, but thought I would just mention it here, since maybe some of you guys don't know that, but that's basically what this build is about. If you have a perfect Heraldi chest, you could use that as well, because when focus is charged, it's gonna get 60% weapon damage versus 50. But of course, you rather do have Fenris, because then you have 10% weapon damage from the brand bonus all the time. So that's why I choose that one. In terms of the actual gear, it's gonna be crit chance and critical hit damage focused. You want to reach 60 critical hit chance and put the rest into crit hit damage. I do use 2-piece Providence here, but if you have a good hollow mask, you could use that. But mine isn't that good. I do miss 1 damage stat here. And because of that, I'm gonna use the Providence mask, because the Providence mask I have is almost god roll, right? So pretty easy choice for me there. Then of course, we do have the knee pads, which are best in slot for any damage build because of the damage to target out of cover. 15% multiplicative damage. Same with the LMG gloves here, which have 11% damage to armor. With the backpack, I'm using Vigilance, which works perfect with the shield, because when they are focusing you, they're gonna hit the shield most of the time, which gives you some extra time with Vigilance. And then of course 1-piece Siska as well for the critical hit chance. But I think that covers most of the build here, I guess, except the weapon. So I do have 2 FAMAS here, and actually this one I crafted today. You want to get damage to target out of cover as the bonus one here, because that's multiplicative damage once again. Using fast hands because I want to have that fast reload speed in PvE, but using something like strained would be good too. This one doesn't have out of cover damage though, so this one will deal more damage. So for this one, I do have a normal critical hit chance scope in case they would take away the shield and I don't want to use the scope. I could just swap to the first FAMAS and I don't have to deal with the scope, right? So basically like a backup. But I think that covers most of it. If we check the stats really quick here, I have 60 critical hit chance on the backup gun, I think. Yeah. And 56% on the main gun. 144 critical hit damage, 140 headshot damage, 11% armor damage, 5 health damage, which is pretty low because we don't use the hollow mask now. And I don't have that good roll on the FAMAS. It could be 11%. 99.5% all weapon damage bonus, 40% assault rifle bonus as well. Only 726k armor though, because it's a pure damage build. And I guess something I actually did forget to mention, I am SHD 1000, so I do get additional 10 critical hit chance, for example, 20 critical hit damage, 20 headshot damage. So if you're wondering why my stats might be a bit higher than yours. I will go and clear one control point now just to show how this build works. And I really want to test some AR. I haven't actually played this build yet, but of course I know how this build is gonna work. I played a similar one not too long ago, and the rifle build I have is identical, just with the Fenris chest piece instead, and IAR of course. Let's go and do a solo heroic control point to check this build out. So we're gonna check the loot target map here. Is there anything interesting? There's a Ralde here. I would like to farm Seska. I do have a decent Seska chest though, but it could be better. Other than that, RK would be nice. Actually, let's do RK. So we're gonna stay here and cover ADS so we get the focus up. This is horrible range right here. So my damage is gonna be low, of course, because I lose damage over range here. Pretty horrible spot, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, this is not the range you want to use the AR on, to be honest, but hey. Gonna move a bit forward here. ADSing as we go. I think my shield might break here. Get in the cover here. Shoot the flame. But the damage should be pretty good here, actually. I mean, we're creating for 844. I think can even crit higher. Well, that's not good. Barely taking damage though. Huh. Pretty awkward spot here, not gonna lie. I just kind of want to be more in their face, because we do have some pretty good damage, as you can see, right? God, does this feel easy though? And it's an AR, it feels really nice. I gotta say though, I haven't played AR with the shield that much, or at all actually, so it does feel a little bit weird. Definitely do prefer to not play with the shield, but the more you play the shield, the more you get used to it. And the combo with focus and shield is just really, really strong. Especially now since they did lower the NPC damage, I think. It's like the biggest change that you could see, right? So not having to use glass cannon and having that shield as well, it's just really, really nice. But yeah, this build feels actually really, really good. Even though it's an AR, it feels really good. Would be annoying if you died here. So now we can swap to the other one here. Yeah, I'm probably dead. And they didn't shoot. Sometimes they just don't shoot. So yeah, now we lose focus. Obviously, we're not gonna have much damage at all, because we do lose 60 weapon damage and the scope. Now we get the shield back here, and we're gonna stack up focus again. I mean, as long as focus works with the shield, it's definitely a good way to play AR. Not a chest piece there. It's a good way to play AR for sure, but even rifles as well. But if you want to play AR, I would definitely recommend to play it this way, because you do get a lot of damage from it, and ARs are pretty underwhelming right now. And I do know a lot of people love their ARs. I mean, I love them too, actually, for sure. So it's a nice way to play it. Shield versus shield. Is he stagger me there? No. I feel like it's going pretty slow here. Not sure about this control point. We almost hit the 900k. 900k without hollow mask. The extra health damage. But yeah, I feel like definitely gunner would be better here. Sure, I would give up some cleaners. Sure, I would give up some headshot damage, 10%, but I would also keep 5 crit damage. So I mean, yeah, definitely I would play gunner for this, for sure. But we don't have to let the other guys know that only check the build video for 1 minute, right, guys? You see, like it's worth to save for the extra time, especially like this build video, especially this build video right here was like on the go. I didn't want to like talk too much about it, but I think I like covered it pretty quick because I feel like it's nothing new or anything like special. But I wanted to play some ARs. So I thought I might as well like spend like a few minutes just showing the build. And I'm pretty sure some people out there would be like, yeah, oh shit, you can do this with AR. So yeah. Zoning out quite a lot, I gotta say though. But yeah, that kind of works with this build to zone out. It's pretty easy build to play. You do gotta play a little bit safe though in terms of the NPCs, so not everybody is like focusing you, because then the shield will proc super fast, right? With short control points, you do have the NPCs covering you for taking aggro. So in a normal mission, it will be a bit rougher because they're gonna focus your shield way more, right? Because the shield is squishy. So you still don't want to play too much in the open, because if it breaks, then you're either gonna stay in the scope or go to the backup gun. So still play it like you normally would do. Like you don't want the shield to break. So yeah, I think there was a convoy here too. That's why it was like more NPCs than usual. Yeah, it was an elite resource convoy. I mean, didn't even notice. And you do have 1 second to zoom out from focus, so you can do like this. If you wonder why I do that, it's because I want to move a bit faster without losing focus. The talent focus, right? I kind of want to... So, weapon and crit damage, no. Also was a backpack, I need a chest piece. Guess we open the rest of it. And we might conclude the video here. Got the heroic purples. But yeah, screw it then. I think a pretty damn good AR build. If you guys are looking for that, you could use a hollow mask. Keep that in mind though. But my Providence mask is pretty damn good and my hollow mask is not. So pretty easy choice for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. I know it's nothing really new though, but I thought I might as well do one because I did change my AR build and I wanted to play it a bit. There shouldn't be any question marks now. If I play AR build, you will know what I play. So if you are interested in more Division 2 videos though, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.